الخاطرة. Tonight, it's a very small message to all of us as youth, which is attitudes are highly contagious. Attitudes are highly contagious. You don't only catch a flu from a sick person. You don't only catch virus from your body. You also catch their attitude. And they catch your attitude as well. Attitude is a very highly contagious thing. It's right on the people that are next to you. That's why in Sharia encourage us a lot to be careful who we choose as a spouse. Because basically your spouse attitude will affect you. That's why the Prophet ﷺ said, make sure that you choose the one who you are pleased with their religion and their akhlaq, their khuluq, their character. Because basically your spouse will impact you, no doubt, no doubt. And also the Sharia came and ordered us to choose carefully who are our friends. قال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم المرء على دين خليله, that the person will be similar to his friends. You basically, your friends will impact you and you will impact them. So if this been said, remember this, attitudes are very contagious. So that means I have to watch my attitude carefully. I love the way Muhammad made the announcement, Muhammad Hussein. Did you see what the announcement he did? He came and he said, we are so blessed in our community that we have a lot of kids. Immediately he put you in a mood, a positive mood. But if you imagine if he come and said, man, I'm sick of this. You're driving me nuts every night. Immediately, if I put you in a negative mood, if I put you in a mood which I'm sick and tired and I'm mad and I'm angry and frustrated, all of us will become frustrated. All of us will become angry. But he put you in a positive mood. Just right before I joined the salah, I give salam to a brother right there. Jazakallah khair. You just made my day. He just made my salah beautiful. I said, how you doing? He said, I'm very blessed. Just before I said Allahu Akbar, I've been thinking about this. Just the answer, the smile, and the attitude that I got, that vibe that I got. I'm very blessed. Thank you very much. So what I want you to remember this. Watch carefully what attitude you're bringing into any gathering. What attitude you're bringing into the house. What attitude you're bringing it to the meeting. What attitude you're bringing it to the office. What attitude you're bringing it to your employees. And also at the same time, make sure that you be very careful about this, who you hang out with. If you hang out with someone, he's always talk negative. He always feel self-pity. He always think about things in a very pessimistic way. He's a very pessimistic person, superstitious. A person who always talk better. A person who always talk in a negative way. A person who always complain. A person who always talk about his or her problems. Every time you talk to. That's the only attitude. You know what? Only negative things you hear. That a person you don't want to be hanging out with so much time. Make sure that you reduce the amount of time that you spend it with somebody. Because attitudes are very contagious. You will immediately become like them. You know what is so interesting? Negative talk and negative attitude lead usually to that negative thinking that you are always mentioning. Like if somebody always talk about, I'm also in trouble, I'm also in trouble, he will be in trouble, most likely. If a person always say, you know what, it's not working, it's not going to work out. You know, this guy, his wife, for 5 years continuously, every night she told him, you know what? There is a thief in our home. I didn't hear anything. No, sweetheart. I heard him. I didn't hear anything. No, there is a thief in our home. He must be now stealing our stuff. Go see. So he goes downstairs looking for the thief, go checking the kitchen, all the way to check the garage, and come back. So there is nothing. Almost every night, brothers and sisters, That's her always thought before she goes to sleep. There is somebody downstairs. And one day she said the same thing. And the poor guy went downstairs to check basically the house. Guess what? He felt that gun next to his head. The thief was really downstairs. And he said, where's all the money? He said, show him the safe, show him the gold. He got everything in the house. Then he said, if you move, I'm going to shoot you. You just sit, put it, you don't scream, don't make any noise. And I'm basically until I leave the house. He said, no, don't leave the house. He said, what? He said, don't go anywhere. He said, what do you mean? He said, you can't just leave like that. He said, what do you want? He said, you have to go meet my wife. She's been waiting for you the last 5 years. You know, he couldn't just leave without meeting her. After all these years, you have to meet her. You know, she's been waiting for you for the last 5 years. So what I'm trying to, that negative attitude, it's really going to lead you to face that terrible things that you're always worried about. Remember, attitudes are very contagious, very contagious. So watch out. What is your attitude when you walk into any gathering? And watch out who you hang out with, because their attitude definitely will rattle you. Jazakumullah khair, let's pray also.